Jill with Angel Creations. Welcome back to my craft room. Let's turn, okay, this is hot, so hopefully that'll be working. And this one is hot too. So we are cooking with gas today here. All right, we're gonna do a fun little craft. We are going to use this whoa, something just went in my eye. I think it's glitter. Farm Fresh Fall here. Excuse, my phone is going off. I don't know if I can make that silent. Somebody is going to be sending me a whole bunch of pictures. So we're going to be using this sign from the Dollar Tree. We're going to be using this little framed sign from the Dollar Tree, and we're going to be using some of this burlap, all Dollar Tree, and we're going to be using some of this, what do they call this, mesh tubing. It looks like this, and I think it looks a lot like burlap, and I already have some open, so we will be using that. All right, so the first thing though that I want to do is I am out of parchment paper, so I'm using wax paper to paint on things right now. I gotta get to the store. Been busy. All right, so we're gonna take our sign apart. I think it is so cute, just like it is. Let me find a I was looking for my little spatula. Here it is. Let's, I think this frame is the picture inside this frame is adorable. It's got a nice little hanger and everything on it. But we're going to take that out because I want to paint my frame. And before I paint my frame, I'm going to scratch it all up. Whoops. With my sanding block so it will take the paint. So I'm going to make it look pretty bad first off. So let me go ahead and go around this whole frame and sand it up so that it will take my paint, and we'll be right back. Okay, so now we're going to take my new favorite black paint, and that is that Craft Wise chalkboard paint from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my wax paper and use it that way. So I want to get the inside of the frame done first. I just did that a little bit. You just take a little sanding paper or a sanding block so that when you rough it up, I don't want to touch my black paint. When you rough it up, it will, let's see if I can hold it under here. It will take the paint much better because this is like a shiny, has a shiny like veneer, some kind of veneer on it. So it is going to show, the gold is going to show through, so it looks like we're going to have to do a couple of coats. But I really am enjoying this new paint that a subscriber friend, Gloria, turned me on to this. So, let's see if I can hold that and get this side, and then I'll zhuzh this dry, put another coat on it, and then I will be back when this is all done in 2 coats and dry. So we will be right back. Okay, so now we have our frame. It is all painted. I'm going to put it over here next to me. It's all painted with 2 coats and nice and dry. And the leftover paint that I had on my wax paper, I just took it and used it up on this so that we won't see the words through our burlap. And I'm going to just cut the jute hanger off the back here. As a matter of fact, I'd like to get these staples out if I can, so let me just pick those out. Get this trash a little closer to us. And we'll probably use the same hanger, but I'm just going to glue that on, get rid of these staples, and keep that all nice and smooth there. So I just used up the black paint that we had on the wax paper, just so that we don't waste it. Now we're going to put this honeycomb burlap on here. Woo! Throwing things. All right, so now we're going to open up our burlap and unfold it. But I forget what the measurement is. It's a pretty good amount though. And let's see, I might have to iron it. Whoop. Let's put this down and put this down on top of it. How's that? We don't need the whole thing, so I might want to take the iron and get these little folds out, because no matter where I put it, I think they're gonna have, yeah, I'm gonna get my iron out and just iron that really, really quick, and we will be right back. It'll look better ironed. Okay, I got my little dance on there. Did you see that? Iron and dancing. Okay, now, so oh my gosh. And this craft is taking us so long. It is not even a sunny day anymore. Well, it's a little sunny over that way, but it's definitely black clouds, and I'm hearing thunder above us. So, all ironed. So, if you are going to do anything with this burlap, you'll want to iron it. Yeah, you're going to want to iron it, because they fold it in half and then roll it. So, anyway, we're going to take our blank and we're going to just wrap our burlap. I already cut it to size, but we're going to, you can do that. We are going to, I think what I'll do is tape it to start with, and that will hold it to where I want it, and then we will hot glue it. And maybe we'll put some popsicle sticks too, because that might hold the burlap better. So I'm pulling it tight, kind of like a canvas would be, like a, you know, a painted canvas you would pull tight. So let's just pull it as tight as we can do it with our tape. You're gonna hear thunder, I'm pretty sure you are. I know when I did my Saturday night live, last Saturday night, we had a really, oh, isn't that cute? We had a really bad storm. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to finish my Saturday night live. All right, let me get a finger protector or two handy here, because what I'm going to do is my corners first. So I'm going to just take a little glue and run it right down, just a little bead, pulling it as tight as I can, because I know it's, the glue goes right through the holes in the burlap. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go around my whole piece of burlap, and I'm going to just glue that right in place as tightly as possible. As tight as possible. And because I'm not sure of how long this video is becoming, I'm just going to cut out that chunk of excess there. I'm going to go around the whole piece and do that and get all of my burlap situated here on my piece. And when it's all done, because you can see what I'm doing, I'm just going around and gluing it. Your crafters, you know what I'm doing here. Alright, so I'm going to just take this corner and tuck it like a bed sheet. I'm going to put a little bit more there because it's going to go higher. And I'm just going to hold it down. And I'll show you this corner, and then I'll continue the rest on my own, and just for time's sake. All right, so look at my corner here. See? And so I'll go around the whole thing, and I will be right back. Okay, so that's what the back looks like at the moment. I think maybe we should put some big popsicle sticks to hold that down. And maybe we should put like maybe some regular popsicle sticks in the corners. I'm just gonna do that real quick here. Let's get out the Fiskars. These are awesome. My sister, of course, my awesome sister gave me these. They cut things so good. All right, so I'm just going to fix that little corner there, and then I'm just gonna put these in the corners, and then we'll go over them with the other popsicle sticks, just to make it neat, right? Just to keep it neat. And I think it'll hold the canvas, not the canvas, I think it will hold a burlap on much, much better. So let's just do that real quick. It doesn't take much. I really want this to be good, and it's not gonna fall off, you know. So I'm gonna do that to all four corners, and we are really starting to get some boomers out here. The sky is pitch black, middle of the day. This is a fun craft so far. I think this is gonna look really, really cute when I pull it all together once we have our canvas on here. And I'm just gonna overlap the rest of these sticks. Mostly we're doing this to hold, actually the whole reason we're doing it is to hold on our burlap. Not so much to neaten it up, because you could always take two of these boards. Christine would do that. This is a great idea for Christine too, because Christine puts two boards together a lot of times. So Christine is my subscriber. Sorry if I am. Sometimes I talk like you guys know what I'm talking about, because I feel like you know what I'm talking about. You're my friends. I used to get so nervous when I first started on YouTube, which I think my birthday just went by on YouTube. And I can't remember if I'm at 3 years or 4 years. May 16th, I missed my birthday, my YouTube birthday. But I used to get so nervous that my palms would sweat and my face would get all red. If you go back and look at some of my earlier videos, and I mean early, like I say 3 years at least, my heart would be pounding and racing, and but I kept doing it. I kept feeling like the Lord was saying, do it, do it, do it. And so I did it. It was a pandemic. I didn't really have anything else to do. And I'm so glad I did. I have met so many nice friends and people. So I consider you all my friends. And I feel not nervous when I get on here anymore. I am just good old Chilly Will. And I am doing the best I can and doing it in front of you. And I just say to myself, Lord, I hope I bless somebody today, but take my anxiety away, because I know I'm amongst friends. All right, there's our back. Kind of neat, right? A little hold that on good. Now we're going to put our frame back together. Let's put that away. So we have our glass piece over here, which I think it's probably gotten really dirty. Let me clean it up a little bit. Some microfiber here. I hate microfiber, but it really does have a good use if you can stand the feel of it. All right, we're gonna, whoop, that's not even the right side. We're gonna put that in our frame, and we're gonna put our Let It Be back in our frame. And then we're gonna put the hanger. We're not gonna bother with that, but we're gonna glue this down, so that's okay. If you wanna save that little piece of hanger there, you can do that. It probably is a good idea. I don't need it. I have so many that I have saved. I'm gonna let this one go. All right, put that back in its frame, and now we are going to glue this right down. I think before, I'm gonna put an edge on this, and I think I just rubbed that pretty bad. But look, I think that looks 100 times better already, even if you never put it on the honeycomb. Excuse me. I like this better than the gold frame anyway. But I don't want to mark this up with flipping it over, so I'm going to put it aside for a minute, because I do want to put that burlap. Well, I think it looks like burlap, but it's called mesh ribbon. But I think this color, and it usually comes out in the fall, so grab a bunch of it when you see it. But I think it looks like burlap, so I'm going to cut off that kink, and I'm just going to go right around my frame with my glue gun. I'm going to move my kickstand because it's in my way. I'm going to take my kickstand off. All the way off. And now I'm just going to put a real small bead, and we're going to go around it little by little, and I'm just going to pinch that over on the top for a good starting point. And we're just going to glue that on little by little all the way around the sides of your frame. That's just going to give us a frame. I know it's an unframed piece at the moment, but we're going to frame it. I'm just going to go right around the corner here. I'm stopping for a minute because I want to make sure it's all touching. And gluing good. Alright, let's wipe that off. So now, that's what we have for our side, see? It's going to make a big difference. So I'm going to do the same thing. It's kind of running together nicely if I just run my glue and my, whatever this is, mesh tubing along at the same time. It's kind of going on nice and not giving me any problems. So I'm just going to keep on running all the way down. Now, sometimes where this mesh tubing was crimped or kinked, it's flat. So I'm stopping here, and I'm just going to try to push that mesh tubing back fluffy. You can do it. If you're working with this mesh tubing and you come to a spot where it's crimped, push up on it a little and you can get that little crimped piece right out. I'm going to go right around the corner and then stop and hold that. I'm going to pick this up so I don't glue it down to my surface. Nice and neat. Love it. Alright, we did miss a little bit right here, so I'll go back. Missed a little there. Alright, let me finish up going around and I'll be right back. Okay, I went completely around the edges there. It makes a nice little finished piece. All right, so now I want to, I see one little spot here where I missed. Get that real quick. And then what I want to do is, I don't know if you guys remember, but the other day, I want to decide which way I want my honeycomb going here. I think I want it like that. I see another little spot I missed here. Put that down. The other day when I did the flag with the cat scratch boards, we tied a knot and put it on the front. I want to do the same thing, so I'm just kind of eyeballing my piece. I guess I'll go back this way. All right, so we are going to do that. We're going to tie a knot. I got an extra piece here. Now, for a hanger, we're going to use this for a hanger, but it's, of course, going to stretch. So this would be way too long because it's going to stretch almost double, not quite double. But I'm going to take it and tie a knot. Maybe we'll have to do a couple knots on this one. The nautical rope was a little bit bigger, so I'm on my third knot here. I think that's probably good. And then I'm going to cut that off. Whoops. And I'm going to do another one. And we're going to glue these onto the front of our, maybe I shouldn't pull them so tight. We're going to glue this onto the front of our little, it looks like a canvas. I keep wanting to call it a canvas. We're just going to glue those onto the front and it will look like it's feeding right from the back out. Before I pull this one, I'm going to put a little tiny bit of glue in there. It'll just help hold it and I won't have to pull it as tight. So my knot can be a little bit bigger, but I gotta hold it for a minute before I let go so it doesn't undo. And then I'm going to just cut that off, trim this side to match, and I'll do the same to these two pieces. Actually, it's a little slippery stuff, so let's put a little bit of glue in there too and pull that a little bit more. It's a slippery little sucker. I don't know what it's made out of, but it sure is fun. It is fun. Mesh, whatever. Alright, so we're going to glue these right onto our, let's see, we're going to stretch this out and find out how far it's going to go. So if we want, oh yeah, so I'm going to do it up in the corners. I'm going to glue this knot right on there. Glue this knot in the other corner. Just like so. And then we know that they are right about there, so we are going to put on our jute. Or no, whatever this is. I can't seem to call it what it is. Mesh tubing. Mesh tubing. Whatever it is. I'm amongst friends, remember? Alright, now I'm going to stretch it out and put it over on the other side. Right on the other popsicle stick seems to be a really good location. And I'm going to just hold that down. And that's going to make us a phenomenal little hanger. And I love that it all ties in. You know, the mesh tubing looks like burlap. And then we have the burlap with the honeycomb. So it all meshes together and gels nicely. Alright, so there is, let me just make sure that is secure. Alright, so there's our hanger with our knots. Cute, cute, cute. Now we are going to take our piece and we're going to glue this right on to the middle of our surface with, I hope I have enough glue in this glue stick, in this glue gun. And I'm doing it with quite a bit. I don't want it to ooze out of my frame, but I want to make sure that it's going to hold. And I need to switch glue guns real quick. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, you guys. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Thankfully it's so hot, the glue, hopefully it won't dry. Let's heat that up a little bit more with a little more hot glue. Just drizzling over it. All right, let's hope for the best. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We're gonna just put that right down in the middle of our surface. Cute, cute, cute. And then I'm gonna put a little, I got a little leftover ribbon from the Dollar Tree. There's only a little piece, so we'll take that. We're just gonna make a real thin bow with just a couple of pieces of fun ribbon. Don't blow away on me. So where's the start here? We'll take another piece of this ribbon. Okay, let's put that aside for a second. And we will take a bee and let's take some polka dots. Let's take some black and white polka dots, seem like a good idea. And we're just gonna put a couple polka dots. Couple of polka dots, couple of bees in a little X. And now we have our bee ribbon, and we're going to just take a couple of pieces of that as well. And I like to make sure, I've told you guys this before, when I end my ribbon, I don't cut a piece of bee at all. Alright, I also have this laying here, so I'm going to just use this up. This was from an earlier craft too, so let's just cut that up and add that. Why not? It's sitting here. Alright, let's get a little, we're just going to grab, I have a little pipe cleaner here already pre-cut. We'll grab that. Alright, so let's make our X with our burlap, and then we only have the one bee ribbon here with the wide bee, I mean. X, X, and then we have our honeycomb, X, and then we'll take some polka dots and some bees, and we'll trim it all up. But we're just gonna, oh, we have tape on the end of our ribbon here. Let's get that off there. And then we're just gonna take our pipe cleaner, cinch this all up in the middle. That's the hardest part, you guys. Well, it is for me, but cinching it up and getting that all to want to go together nice and tightly so I can get this tie around it. And twist it. But before I do that, I'm going to make sure that I'm in the middle, right? Making sure all my little ribbons are going to lay right. They're not folded over so that their backs are showing. We want all our ribbons to show. So I'm going to adjust this one right there. All right, I think I'm happy with that. I'm going to fold it over. And I'm going to twist this as tight as my little fingers will let me. Hold on, I started wrong already. Twist that as tight as I can. And I'm going to go around a couple of times. It's still thundering, but it's getting sunny out. So we have started in the sun, and then we got a storm. And we've had our storm and it's already gone away. Isn't that funny? This craft, I hope it's not too long for you guys. I am very aware that everybody doesn't have an hour to sit down and watch me craft. Alright, I'm just fluffing. That's why I do my very best to try to put things on pause and do a lot off camera. Oh my God, this bow is adorable. I just have to pull this honeycomb one a little bit further. It's a little short on one side, and I pulled it so tight, I think I'm going to have to live with it. All right, so now I'm just going to trim off my bow so that they're all, I like to kind of go in a semicircle, and that way they all get cut in a bow shape. Let me go on the other side now and match it. Whoop. They all, whoops, get cut together. All right, there is our cute bow. Really cute. Really, really cute. All right, we're going to put that, get all these things off of our, we're going to put that right over here with a bee. We're going to cut this wire off. We don't need all that wire. Almost undid the wire. Where are my snips? Let's just cut those off, and I'm just going to curl that under. Pinch it. All right, we're going to put a little bee from the Dollar Tree. Everything here is the Dollar Tree. We're going to put a little bee from the Dollar Tree right in the middle of our bow. Our little bee bow. And this will complete that little bow adorably. I hope they come out with these little bees again next year. I actually had some in my cart. They fell out of my cart. I never ended up getting them home. And look how adorable that is. And we're going to glue that right here. So I hope they come out with them. They had ladybugs also, and I didn't get any ladybugs. And then I didn't get my bees. But then when I met my subscriber, Gloria, we found one package in the store we were at, and she was nice enough to give me them. But then I split them with her. So we're getting low on them. But next year, if they come out with them again, I'm going to try to get some more. All right, this is so cute. Let's hold that still for a minute. Really can't stand not doing something, and I really want to fix something, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. So Christine was nice enough to give me the whole package, but I split them with her. So what I was saying is, if you guys see them, grab some because they go fast. So I'm hoping that the Dollar Tree will come out with some more next year. I don't know if we can order them. I don't think I need a whole case. I don't know how many, you know, there's a whole bunch in a package, and then we'd need a case. I don't think that'd be way too many, so. All right, let me just snip my bow here a little bit better. All right, that's better. Get that out of there. And then this is a finished product, you guys. What do we think? Oops. The kickstand is hanging off of it that we took off the glue gun. What do we think? How cute is that, right? How cute is that? It really, really easy. It just took me a long time because I had to get the iron out. And this is the little craft iron I use on things. It is like 12 or 13, maybe even less, at Walmart. And it's put out by Steam Fast. And yeah, it's a great little craft iron if you are. It's not in my description. I don't have a link for that, but it is at Walmart in the laundry department, so go check it out. It's a great little craft iron. All right, everybody, there's all kinds of things hanging off this. I'm going to clean up all the cobwebbies and all the doodads, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this craft today. I know it was a little lengthy, but it really would come together quickly in your home. Once you have your things ironed and you know what you're doing, it's go, go, go. And it was really enjoyable. And then we put the craft sticks on the back to help hold our burlap on there. All right, everybody, so this is a great time to give me a thumbs up. Sharing is caring, so go ahead and share this video with all your friends, family, and social media. It really does help my channel grow. I hope you enjoyed my little dancing. And until tomorrow, be good and do good. Bye now.